going on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, X, all those joints. It's Kev from Kevin's Corner, where I try to make sense out of nonsense. And that's right, I'm back. Now, I don't know if the notifications have gone out. They've been going out very, very slowly lately, these last couple of days, which concerns me, makes me wonder why. I want to know what's going on with YouTube and why they're taking their good old time to send out the notification. That's why it's important to just know that I'm going to be here most of the time, every day at 7 o'clock. You can catch the show. You ain't got to rely on notifications and all that garbage. But I see some people logging in, checking in. There we go. The little numbers going up. But while we're doing that, I just want to encourage everybody to hit the like button, share my videos, follow me on all the other social media platforms. Make sure that your notification button is turned on to all notifications, because you know what they'll do. They'll use that as an excuse and blame y'all. And it's not our fault that you missed them. You got to have your notification button turned on to all. And even when you do that, oftentimes you still don't get a notification. Ain't that a trip? Ain't that a trip? Now, let's go ahead, since I'm assuming you all can hear me, let's go ahead and get busy, man. I see the number going up now. Real gold love. Real gold love. Real gold love. With some jeans in the building. Gorillas in here. Gorillas in here. Gorillas in here. Gorillas in here. That's right, y'all. And there's a Kevin Corner store in here too. So please check that out if you get a chance. You can get all kind of merch there. And that number on the screen, 330-974-4607. Please text MAGA to that number, just in case I do get X'd off of this joint. We'll at least have some way to communicate and let y'all know that I'm still alive. And, meet me in the back alley somewhere and we'll do Kevin's Corner, you know what I'm saying? Might have to find a hidden place or something like that. But that's the number you can text. And if you want to support the channel, you can through other means as well. I do have a Cash App and a PayPal. Now, let's get busy tonight, because guess what, y'all? I finally think I found some. The Warly and Elusive Racism. Thoughts, Roy? I've been looking all over racism, right? And it seems that I can't find any. But today, I think I find the Warly and Elusive Racism. The Wiley and Elusive Racism. Now, racism's supposed to be running rampant in 2024. And you shouldn't have to go looking for it. It should just be in your face every day. It should be hard to negotiate your way through a day without running into at least 5 or 6 incidents of racism. I'm talking blatant, cold, straight, hardcore, uncut, pure, undeniable, unmistakable racism. I'm talking about some stuff you go, wow, that was racist. Sheesh, I can't even mistake that. I can't sit back and go, well, maybe they didn't mean it that way. No, I'm talking, we should be seeing this on a mega scale, as much as we hear about it in the media, through academia, all of that stuff, through the Democrat Party. So, guys, it's been a tough one. I've been hunting it down, and I think I might have found some. So let's go ahead and check it out. I don't want to be disappointed. All right, let's see. Oh, we might have found us some racism.
A Charles County man is outraged after he placed a drive-through order at Chick-fil-A.
Okay. And I'm sure they said, hey, listen here, bro. We don't serve your kind here. You understand that? Now, we know you all like chicken. We know that. We know you like your chicken nice and greasy with your collard greens and your fatbacks and your yams. But we're not going to serve your kind here. I'm sure that's what they said. Let's see.
And he says a worker printed a racist name on the label.
What? Did he call him like Bugsy Sugar? Did he call him Kipper? I'm sure he did something like that. All right, let's see.
Our Amy Cho has that story you will only see here on News 4.
When Marquise Vanzago got his food from the La Plata Chick-fil-A drive-thru last Friday, he was shocked to see this printed on the label.
Monkeys? Well, wait a minute. Okay, let's see where this is going. Because, see, me knowing Chick-fil-A, they have the nicest people in the world. You would think they're excited about serving that chicken. They are saying, hey, welcome to Chick-fil-A. Come on, what do you need? What's your name? They are the most kind people. I think that's like a part of the interview. All right, how nice can you be? I like to smile. No, nicer. I want you nice, sir. Okay. We want you to the maximum of niceness. So I'm wondering, how in the world did this name get printed on there like that? All right, let's see.
The word monkeys instead of his name.
It was devastating because it just set me back, years.
That is one big pile of
Shite.
Y'all hear that? Y'all hear this? So wait a minute. I done got my palate all wet for some racism. I done got all excited about some racism. I'm ready. I'm up here talking about power to the people. I'm looking around for my gold tooth. Yeah, I'm ready, man. Like, oh, shoot. Fool, it's me, bruh. Hey, man, I heard it down there, man, serving up some fried chicken and also serving up some racism and stuff like that, man. I don't want no racism on my chicken, bruh. I don't want no racism on my chicken. There, we going down there, man. We posseing up, man. Let's go, man. Wait. What they do? They called you monkeys. Well, why they call you monkeys, bruh? Why they call you monkeys? I don't want to get my deuce in a quarter, man. Gas is too high, bruh. I don't want to get in my deuce in a quarter and drive all the way down there, man. And it's some fake racism, bruh. So let's see. Because this guy said it's set him back, y'all. Set him back. Now, he got the nerve to get on TV and say that. Okay. I can't believe my eyes. That man right there is that gentle. That man right there, first of all, set you back from where? Is it all in your head? I mean, what, did they put you back on the plantation? Are you picking cotton, sugar cane? I want to know where you got set back to. And what do you mean when it says set me back, man, for years, man, set me back? Good grief. So I'm sure there is a reasonable explanation of why monkeys ended up on the ticket that this guy just could not comprehend. He went straight to racism. Or could it be that this guy is an opportunist because of the climate that we live in? Could it be that since racism is a commodity, it's being pushed all over the place, there's business, in racism, you can make some cheese if, you're a victim. Could it be that this guy saw an opportunity to do that? Because I'm sure he don't think that the young kid who accidentally put monkeys on his receipt was sitting back saying, you know what my mission is today? Is to make sure I call a black man monkeys. Now look at the guy's name right there. Marquise. Now if you're a young kid, you got a line of folks wanting their chicken and you're hurrying up and sir, what's your name? Marquise. Oh, monkeys. Okay, wait, I think did he say monkeys? Okay, I guess it was monkeys. You write that down and then this guy comes into the store whining. Somebody put monkeys on my thing. Okay, so now the kid, that's what he did. That was his mission, racism. But this guy, he's acting like he can't take it, man. Setting back. What else?
As a black male, we've gone through a lot. And
what have you gone through personally, brother? This is stuff that all folks who really experience real racism got to be rolling over in their grave. As a black man, we've gone through a lot. Now, what I really saying, I want some money. I want y'all to give me lots of money, okay? Because of a simple mistake that any grown man that is emotionally stable should be able to understand and move on. Unless you're an opportunist. Unless you don't mind getting on TV and looking this fragile and this weak so you can hopefully get paid. I would pay him in some chicken, some spoiled chicken out there. What do you want? You want a free chicken meal, some nuggets? I mean, come on. I mean, the kid made a mistake. I mean, what, you want me to flog the kid? You want me to go back there and beat him? This fool is making a big to-do out of this.
It just kind of, it's a constant reminder. When you think you're healing from a situation.
From what situation? This is what's killing me. I bet you I'm older than Marquise right here. I'm sure I'm older than him. So I'm pretty sure he didn't experience no real discrimination and racism. I'm sure. And this guy, man, so you think you're healing from things. I'm going, did you grow up in the South, the deep South, in the early, 20s? You don't look that old. What are you healing from, man? Good grief. You would think these people who come up with this crap is constantly being hunted down by KKK members on horses with sheeps, and they're running for their life trying to get to the north. This guy's up here talking about as soon as you think you're healing from things, somebody mess around and accidentally call you monkeys.
Someone opens that wound back up.
I feel you, Charlie Brown. I feel you, Charlie Brown, when I see black folks or any other folk get on TV bringing up something that you say, are you kidding me? You got me all excited about some racism, and that's the best you can do. That goes to show where we're at when it comes down to race relations. There's not a lot of it out there, I guess. So you got to result, to just, but that guy accidentally mistook my name, even though it's Marquise, and accidentally wrote monkeys. I'm sure the kid, that was his intention, right? As he serves all kind of minorities throughout the whole day. Marquise was the one. He said, now that's one right there that I don't like. I just don't like the way that black guy looks. I'm going to call him Monkeys. What's his name? Marquise? Wow, that's a coincidence. I mean, shoot, Monkeys is kind of close to Marquise. I'm sure he heard Marquise and thought it was monkeys. But hey, this guy, he can't understand that. So he's busted up. Let's see what he really wants, y'all.
Van Zago says he went inside to complain, and a manager and the store owner later apologized to him.
Man, I would have kicked his tail out. If he'd have came in there, man, if me as a black man, and you come in, hey, man, let me show you something. Somebody put monkeys on my ticket. Well, what's your name? Marquise. Sound kind of close to monkeys. But nonetheless, what do you want me to do about that? Well, I mean, it ain't right, man. I think the young man, that he should be fired. He know my name. I said, you think that kid purposely called you monkey? You're really upset about this, huh? I mean, I think you're bull crapping me. How about you get yourself out of here, okay? Before I go all over you like some real monkeys. Yeah, before I jump on you like a spider monkey, you interrupting my business to come in here and complain about something. I thought that the monkeys on my thing, I fired a kid. Boy, opportunist, that's what he is. But see, this is the climate that they've created where you feel like you can go in there and whine about something like this and somebody give you some money for it. Boy, you would have thought that he would have came in there like, they beat me when they gave me my bag of chicken. They got out there and just started whipping on me. And I said, what did I do? What did I do? I just do nothing. And I came in and I think they should be fired for whipping me. I can see that. I can see that. But this guy comes in and accidentally put monkeys on my thing.
Van Zago says the owner told him he wouldn't fire the employee involved because the employee was a minor. And
he's about as bad as the transgender community right there. I mean, the one video of the one guy who held up the whole thing at Sonic, I think it was Sonic, one of those places, where the kid accidentally called him sir. And the dude just stayed right there in the line. I want to see the manager. Manager comes out, he from Mexico. Wait, what's the problem? You hold up the line. You hold the line. That kid right there called me sir. Do I look like a sir? Look, what you want me to do? Okay, I'm trying to do my job. I come for a better life. Okay? I finally got a better life. I'm a manager, okay? I thought you people like minorities. Just leave me be, man. Okay, I gotta go back to work. Why, what are you gonna do about it? What do you want me to do? You want me to fire the kid? Huh? Well, what do you see when you see me? You really want to know this? You want? I see a man, okay? I see a man. She brought that, or he brought that on himself. Just wouldn't let it go. Wouldn't let it go. Finally, the manager was like, man, I'm not gonna play around with this, man. Yeah, I see a man too. I'm surprised. I mean, the kid, and he called it right. He called it right. And here this guy is. He takes time out of his schedule to go in there and interrupt people and wants an apology. The apology, first of all, no need to even get an apology. It was an accident. Okay, he should have, first of all, who looks at the tickets? Do you think when I get my bag of chicken, I look at that and go, well, they got my name right. Good grief. Most people just grab their bag and start eating it. But this guy sees this on there and he got the nerve to go in there. Thinking that what? The kid did it on purpose? It's ridiculous. I would clown him to no end if I knew him. If I was close to his city, I'd make it my mission to go find him. Hey, there he is. There's the guy right there that's fragile. Let's go talk to him. He's sensitive. Okay. Yeah, the guy that almost broke down over being called monkeys by accident.
Said he misheard the name. Van Zago says he placed the order face to face, not through a microphone, because the worker was standing outside in the drive-through line.
I think that they could have been handled a lot differently.
How? I think they could have been handled a lot differently. What? Go in there and body slam the kid? Throw him in some hot grease? Good grief, man. I think it could be handled a lot differently. What did you want? To fire the kid right on the spot? No questions asked? Boy, I mean, it's people like this, man, that give racism a bad name, gives it a bad. Racism should be offended. What? That ain't me. Man, I'm way better than that, man. Wait, hold it. This cat just put me in the category of calling somebody monkeys by accident. Dude, man, I got a history of all kind of evil and hate. And this is where we at? Give me a bad name, man. Don't be going around blaming, this old racism. I ain't got nothing to do with that. I'm better than that. I'm better than that. That's what racism should be saying. Here this guy's out there. It should have been handled a little differently.
I definitely think that the employee should have been terminated on the spot.
God, man, oh my goodness, man. If I had a son working there and he actually, man, I'd be like, hold on, your son, I'll handle this. You want my son fired for this? How about we just go out in the parking lot like men and duke it out? Huh? Yeah, no charges pressed. Yeah, come on, you want to do that since you're all sensitive? I think you could have handled it. He should have been fired on the spot. A teenager.
Unfortunate that he might end up losing his job, but that happens. He needs to learn from this.
Van Zago says he's hired an attorney and he's considering filing a federal lawsuit against
there it is.
For discrimination.
For discrimination. How is that discrimination? Did they choose not to serve you? Did they say, you know what, we don't serve your kind here? What is he talking about? He got his chicken, but he's talking about some discrimination. Don't even know the proper, I guess, application. I mean, this fool, he looks like a complete fool. And the bad part about it is the news network is covering it like it's real. The market. I would have been like, so how do you feel to be a big baby, okay? Because that's what we're doing. We're interviewing a big baby on a bus crying about some racism. There it is, the lawsuit, though.
I won't be going back to that Chick-fil-A.
Good.
Racism is still alive.
Man, you come right out of a comic book.
Yes, he does, Jim Kelly. Yes, he does. Come right out of a comic book. Racism is still alive. Only in your head. Unbelievable. Granted, there's somebody out there that might be racist. Is racist, no doubt. But good grief. You would this right here, you would think this dude would have something heavy as an example of racism. He brought this to the TV screen. He brought it to the TV screen and got the nerve to say racism is still alive. Because somebody accidentally called him monkeys. Why don't you just say, look, being an opportunist is still alive. Playing the victim card is still alive. But you're not suffering from no racism. I mean, if he got a girlfriend or a woman, she should be looking at him like, ugh, you that sensitive? Talking about you got set back because somebody accidentally called you monkeys. So, unfortunately, guys, I wasn't able to bring y'all some real racism. I try. I look for it all the time, man. I mean, between that and all of these white supremacists somewhere around here training and stuff, in the back hills of Alabama, I guess, I just can't find them. So I'm going to keep looking. I'll keep my eyes out for some racism. All of them fall through, but we'll see. Now, let's move on to something else. A nasty policy out there, y'all. And what makes it nasty? Nasty makes it nasty.
The California lawmakers just passed a law. It hasn't been signed by Governor Newsom, but giving government assistance to undocumented immigrants to buy houses. That's kind of a different place than the Democratic Party used to be on immigration, is it not? I'm not going to say that's what the country's going to do, but that's certainly where California is.
Well, let me just say, immigration had always been a bipartisan issue. I refer you to
But not free houses.
Well, that's not free housing. It's the American dream being
What the heck?
available to more people. But
Did you hear that? It's not free housing. First of all, how dare you bring this up? Don't you realize my nephew runs this state? And really that means nasty runs this state. Now, I know you're some type of big-time night host, but I'll have you killed. What? I said that out loud? Oh, well, I take it back for now. But later I'll have you killed. Oh, I said it again? I must need my medicine. That's what I need. Oh, yes. That's good. That's good, nasty. Now, let's get back to these peasants getting housing. So here she is, up here talking about illegal immigrants. This ain't giving them money. This ain't giving them free money. She describes it as what? She's as nasty as they come.
To more people, but understand this
No,
about.
that's it. It ain't.
But not free houses.
Well, it's not free housing.
It
It's
ain't? What is it?
the American dream being available to more people. But
You hear that? It's not free housing. It's the American dream being available to more people. But yet it's still free money for housing. But she says, don't look at it that way. Look at it as the American dream being available to more people who didn't earn it, who didn't come here the right way. This is what Democrats are about. Nasty is about to reveal the real secret, y'all. This is a nasty policy.
understand this about immigration. The best speech on immigration was by President Ronald Reagan. This is the last speech I will make as President of the United States. I want to communicate a message to the country I love. And he talked about the Statue of Liberty and the beacon of hope it is to the world.
Y'all see that? There it is. The heartstrings, the Statue of Liberty and the beacon of hope to the world. Now, what's funny about this is I'm sure Reagan didn't say, and what this means is that we should open up our borders, let millions of illegal immigrants come into our country, and then put them on government assistance and give them hundreds and thousands of dollars to buy houses, while we got American citizens on the street in California. Do you believe this woman? I mean, see, in a sane world, her voters should run her out of office. People should hear this and go, what the heck are you talking about? These aren't American citizens, and you're talking about giving them money that's going to come out of somebody's pockets, okay, somebody's pockets, and then going to try to switch it up and say it's just offering the American dream to more people.
And what America was preeminent in the world because our door was always.
Yeah, it's always open. So basically what she is saying, y'all, if you didn't catch it, I want open borders. Yes, we want to bring these people in here and give them what? Not only just free money, y'all. Listen to this.
Open, and we will cease to be preeminent when we shut the door. Now, I don't do justice to the great communicator. Google it. It's a fabulous speech. Enjoy.
Now, was Reagan talking about just opening up the border and saying, come on in? Or was he talking about having a process that is open to people from all around that they could come through, sign up for, pay a price, stand in line, memorize some stuff, and earn it? They'll appreciate it. I'm sure Reagan wasn't talking about just go down to the southern border, pay a couple $1,000 to the coyotes, and come on into our country. Welcome to America. Here's some stuff. I'm sure that's not what he was talking about, but she won't tell people that. She's trying to make it seem like this is bipartisan. Even the great Ronald Reagan was okay with our shenanigans, with us opening up our borders and bringing these people here and giving them money.
George Herbert Walker Bush continued in that respect for the diversity of America and the rest. California's always
dumb.
in the lead, maybe.
Yeah, and that's what we don't want. And I don't want Chameleon Harris getting nowhere close to the presidency because she'll bring California to the rest of us. They'll lead us off a cliff with stupid policies like that.
The others will follow that lead, but that's up to those states. But we're very blessed here with beautiful diversity.
So you'd vote for this law?
Excuse me?
So you'd vote for this law?
Well, I'm not familiar with exactly what it is, but...
Yeah. See, now all of a sudden, I'm not familiar with exactly what it is. But then listen to what she says at the end.
Making the American dream of home ownership available to all
Americans?
People is something we have to do for people who are here now.
This is before your residency. This is undocumented.
You see that? For people who's here now. Who are you talking about? Americans? Are you talking about Americans? Nasty? Nope. Look who she's talking about and look what she wants to do. But remember, guys, we are conspiracy theorists when we say that they're trying to replace their voting base.
Documented. This is for the undocumented.
Well, what I would like to do is move them to documented.
Well, look at that. Now it all becomes clear. Let's move them to document. Now, I'm telling you, man, they're trying to destroy this country. That is the biggest slap in the face to Americans. And she just went ahead and spilled the beans. Came right out of that nasty mush mouth of hers. Monkey paw hands, bag of bones. got the nerve to get up there and say, I would like to move them all to documented. Why? Why, nasty? Huh? Should we bring them to your crib, drop them off, and you help them out and help them get out better alive? Huh? Do you think maybe you could give them $100 and something thousand to get them started, nasty? No? Okay. Not from your pocket? The only thing they can do is clean my pools and toilets and pick fruit. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what she would say. She's horrible. The Democrats are horrible. And my gut tells me Kamala Harris probably supports that too. But guys, Trump gets the Latino vote because the Latinos are waking up, sort of, brothers. The brothers are too. Oh, he got a nice endorsement with this. Check this out, y'all. There's
and
hope.
two amazing Puerto Rican musical legends. They're legends.
Yes,
Justin Quiles.
Because I dance to the
and
music.
Unwell. Do you know who they are? Do you know who the hell they are? Come up here,
Sure,
just fast,
sure,
fellas,
sure.
come on. Because I don't know if these people know who the hell you are. But it's good for the Puerto Rican vote. Every Puerto Rican is going to vote for Trump right now. We'll take
Going to vote for Trump right now. Everyone. Every Puerto Rican.
Thank you, Mr. President, for having us here. For me, it's a real blessing to be here.
Good.
I'm from Puerto Rico.
From Puerto Rico.
We a big part of United States. We really depend on the United States. Since Trump hasn't been around, Puerto Rico's, it's not a secret. We've been going through a lot as a country. And Biden always promised. A lot of politicians always promise through the years, but all of us know, the world knows, everybody's experienced it. The best president the world has seen, this country has ever seen. His name is President Trump.
That's what I'm talking about. Even the Puerto Ricans, they know it, man. SA. So look at that. The best president the world has ever seen, Donald Trump.
Thank you for having me here. So all my Puerto Ricans, let's stay united. Let's vote for Trump.
Yes.
I personally spoke with him. He wants to help Puerto Rico grow and succeed as a country. So let's stand all tall and united. And we all want to remember that. He wants to keep helping Latinos in the U.S. Let's do things the right way.
Let's do it the right way. So wait, Puerto Ricans and other Latinos, you mean to tell me y'all don't want to vote for Chameleon Harris or Creepy Sleepy, who grew up around the Puerto Rican? So I grew up with them. I think, what's a Puerto Rican? The ones, the Latino ones and that guy. Y'all don't want to vote for his administration? Y'all don't want to support Chameleon? Yeah. I think they are going to get mopped when it comes down to the Latino vote for Trump. And I think they're going to be shocked by the amount of black folks that vote for Trump. I think they're going to be shocked. I'm really excited to see their excuses when those numbers come out. Oh, wow. We thought all black people and Latino people hated Trump because of all of our propaganda and us telling them that he was racist and stuff like that. How do we explain this? They're all white nationalists. Let's continue.
Let's keep growing. Let's keep growing as a family, and let's make America great again.
That's what I'm talking about. Somebody else?
I'll also say a few words here.
Say it.
Mr. President, I'm beyond honored being here with you today. Mr. President, above all, I like you because I always say this, you're not a puppet. I love that about you.
Unlike the Muppet that's running around right now on a bus somewhere, could barely put together a sentence, with the other Muppet next to her. Those two right there, they are completely controlled. But not Trump, and that's why they hate him.
Yeah, I really do. I back you because I feel you're the most honest president we ever had.
Bam!
That's true. Saying things how they are, not what you think people want to hear.
Yeah.
And that's very important.
Very important.
A lot of Latinos, we stand strong next to President Trump. A lot of Latinos, we love you as well. Thank you for sharing with us back there that how important building back Puerto Rico is. And not only building up Puerto Rico, but let's make America great again.
What? That's what I'm talking about. Now wait, maybe these two guys are just some lightweights. Maybe they ain't got no influence, no social media footprint. Maybe, who knows? So let's see what these dudes are about. Let's see.
Wow, that's great.
What's this? Okay. Let's see. Okay. Whoa. 27 million subscribers? Wow. That's a lot of people, y'all. Good grief. And look, what? 38.4 followers. Wow. That's a huge reach. I wonder how many of these people saw that clip. I wonder how many of these people said, man, I feel him. I feel him. I hope every single one of them go out and vote for Trump. Interesting.
And so I was sort of raised in the Puerto Rican community at home politically.
Bullshit.
Thank you, Trump. Complete. Weapon. All right, that's what I'm talking about. But now we got to take on a serious matter, guys. Now to Woke and Woker. Okay, got to talk about them. Their honeymoon is over. And let's see what's going on with them after that disastrous interview. It was horrible. It was horrible. And some guy on the internet got a take on it. Let's see. Let's check it out. Because that's what happened in that interview.
Well, my friends, Kamala's first interview was an utter calamity. It was also incredibly boring. I would have rather gotten a colonoscopy, but I do it for you guys. I'm a martyr. I do it for you.
Yeah, take one for the team, buddy. Tell us what you think about it.
Now, let me start off by saying the bar is so low, it's in the 7th ring of hell. I wasn't expecting much from Kamala Harris, but I was expecting a little bit better. She's had 40 days to prepare. Kamala Harris answered those questions like she'd just been pulled over by Highway Patrol and was asked to take a breathalyzer and walk in a straight line. Like, ma'am, could you step out of the car? And she's like, my values haven't changed because they're my values.
Now, that is true. That is true. She did. Yeah, she looked like she didn't want to be there, man. Looked like she smelled something that stank. Looked like her face hurt the whole time. Like, I'm offended that I even got to take time to even pretend to answer these questions. Let's continue. This guy's pretty funny.
I'm going to start calling Kamala Anna Nicole Harris. The way she was talking, it was like, I've been very clear. I love fracking. I've been clear since 2020 that I stand by fracking, Dana.
That's true. And if you don't know who Anna Nicole is, she's the one that coined spaghetti and meatballs. I remember her before she kicked the bucket. They were following her around, questioning her. And I don't know what kind of substance she was on, but she was lit up. And they were like, so Anna, do you cook? Huh? Yes, I like to cook sometimes. They're like, well, what do you like to cook? I like to cook spaghetti and meatballs. Yeah, man. She was lit. And now he's comparing Chameleon Harris to her. That's a nice comparison. Let's continue.
Kamala Harris had 40 days to prepare, and she did not give one clear, cogent, substantive answer the entire time.
40 days.
One thing I found incredibly ridiculous is asking Kamala Harris what she wants to do on day one. What do you want to do when you get into office? She's been vice president for almost 4 years. I also felt like Dana, whatever, was leading the witness. She was like, Kamala, did you do this because of A, B, or C? This is not the SAT multiple choice section. She's running for president of the United States.
Wow. Now, this man right here is able to see that. I mean, I'm sitting there like, Dana, what are you doing? When she asked that question to start that, was it because you wanted to? And I'm going, no. What are you doing? What are you doing? Just ask the question and let her flow. And she still flubbed the question up. She should have went with the answer that Dana gave her. Through experience, did you, start seeing things a different way through your experience? No, actually, my values haven't changed. What? No, I'm trying to see if you change your mind because of all the experience and stuff as a leader. You get in and you start seeing real, that's why you did it. No, I told you already. My values haven't changed. Okay, you want to go with that one? And it backfired.
Ask her a question and let her answer. Now, Kamala Harris, she's supposed to have the best people around her with all these years of political experience, but let me tell you one mistake they made.
What?
Their biggest mistake is that they waited 40 days to do a sit-down interview. Had she been doing regular interviews, the stakes wouldn't have been that high. It wouldn't have been such a big deal. She would have developed a rapport and a cadence with all of these journalists, but instead, we're all watching now with a fine-tooth comb.
True, and I've been saying that. It wouldn't be a big deal, but they made it a big deal. They built the tension because they was running for their life, singing church songs. I'm running for my life. If anybody asks you. Yeah, man, running for her life. And when she finally got caught, that's when she delivered. 40 days for that trash? I'm sitting there, are you kidding me? And Dana Trash gets the first interview that everybody has been going, when is she going to sit down for an interview? And she delivered that mess? I'm sitting there like, you could have lit into her. You could have destroyed her career And it would be warranted because Kamala Harris is fake. There's so many things that Dana Trash missed, didn't ask, wasn't curious about, no follow-ups, no going back and forth, no pushback. Let her get up there and rip off some about my values haven't changed forever. Didn't even say, well, wait a minute. If your values haven't changed, then why did the policies change? Shouldn't your values and the policies line up? I don't know about you, but when I vote because of my values. I look at what politician shares the same type of values and how it would be played out in policies. But her, she just throws that out there. My values haven't changed.
Now let's talk about Mr. Jazz Hands Tim Walz.
Jazz Hands, yeah. Yeah, let's talk about Homer Simpson head right there. Oh, Homer, Marge. So let's see what Homer Head has to say.
He was there next to Kamala Harris the entire time, but he did not do much better. When he was asked if he lied about IVF or his military record, he said, well, you know, my wife says I don't have the best grammar sometimes.
What's wrong with that answer? I saw that and I was like, what did that man just say? My wife says I don't have, was that a grammatical lie? I don't understand. I mean, since when did, it's kind of like Biden having a stuttering problem. I'm like, so stuttering makes you tell lies and it makes you make up words? It's not like you're even stuttering over a real word. I mean, you're making up complete words and they calling that stuttering problem. So now this guy full-blown lied. And he says, his wife says he has a grammar problem. That's the best he can do. That's his rebuttal. That's how he put that fire out, y'all. Now, you do understand J.D. Vance is going to have his way with Homer Head. He is going to go in on this guy. This dude has left a litany of lies out there, a litany. And boy, he's going to pay a price on debate night.
Sir, telling bold-faced lies and then saying, well, I could have had better grammar is the most ridiculous cop-out thing I've ever heard. You clowns had 40 days to prepare, and this is the best product you could come up with.
Of course.
What's your response to a man who has engaged in stolen valor time and time again in order to advance his political career off the backs of the men and women who actually did suffer in war?
Oh, this is one of the Gold Star mothers. Okay, what do you think about Tampon Tim?
I did see that interview, and I just am always struck how they can spin things around. I mean, there are clear facts here, and he left his unit and came back to run for Congress, and that's not what the military, it's not how the military is supposed to work. So it's hard. I appreciate everybody's service that they do give. And I think that it's good enough to give that service, and you should be proud of that.
Yeah, but he's not proud of it. He's lied about it. And nobody's trying to denigrate what is true. It's just that Tim Walz seems to have made up an enormous amount of his service in order to accelerate his political career. And accelerate it he did. Yet he's saying last night that it was a grammatical error, that it was a grammar error when he did this hundreds of times. Do you buy that?
I don't.
Yeah. I mean, everybody, when you mess up a word, it comes out in the form of a lie. We all do that. You've never done that? You never flubbed up a word and it just rolled out as a lie? Oh man, I'm always messing up words that turn into lies somehow. It's crazy. It's crazy. You don't suffer from that? It's just him? He's the only one that have this?
Not at all. When I'm a military mom, I've not been to boot camp or been enlisted, but I know for sure rank is how you identify in the military. And you don't.
Well, you know what? I know you're just a military mom and all. Maybe we should hear from some real military folks about how they feel about tampon.
Don't make a mistake about that. And it's very clearly outlined when you accept what your expectations are.
Come forward. It is morally indefensible. He didn't care. It was all about him. He's a military impersonator.
I don't understand how he could do it morally, or you got absolutely no integrity.
Wow. They are digging into Tampon Tim. Digging into him. These are his fellow, military friends and stuff, and they're letting him have it. Megan done went out there and found, because see, when you look at the fake news, they're always trying to find one person out there that they can say, well, they say you shouldn't be attacking him because of this. Just leave him be. He served his country well. I mean, you know what? See, they're always trying to defend it. So Megyn Kelly said, nah, let me go out there and find these former military servicemen and see what they got to say about tampon.
The rumor went across the state that he had quit, and it was like, who the hell does that? I mean, it was just unbelievable that a CSM abandoned his troops, 500 soldiers basically, but beyond that, there's 1,000 parents out there that expect that person to lead those people into combat.
He's a habitual liar. He lies about everything. He lies about stuff that doesn't make sense.
Yeah, he lies for nothing, y'all. I like all Democrats. They lie for nothing. I'm going, man, look, if you're going to lie, be calculated with your lies. They just lie for nothing. Stuff that is easy to be looked up, like Joe Biden. I used to be a truck driver. Unnecessary lie. Kamala Harris, yes, I worked at McDonald's. Unnecessary lie. Tim Walz, lying about how his wife got pregnant. Just lie after lie. Just throwing out lies all over the place. So now, even his former military partners here are letting him have it. Now, I wonder if MSNBC and CNN and all of them are going to be hunting these guys down for an interview. You think maybe they're going to play some of this footage from this interview right here and ask Tim about it? The other day, we saw your, former military partners out there, and they called you a liar. They called you a liar. They say you lie about all kind of stuff for no reason. Just lying for nothing. But they're not going to do that. They're going to act like this interview right here never took place. Just like yesterday when I did my show and I showed you all of those Gold Star families who called out Kamala Harris personally about her little letter that she wrote to Trump. But they're not going to go and talk to these parents. They're not going to show those clips of the Gold Star, parents and family members that responded to Kamala. See, they're not going to do that. But I will.
You're taking a piece of their thunder and you're trying to capture it and put it in a bottle for yourself and use that for your own benefit.
He basically said, I've got better things to do. Go pick somebody else to go on a mission.
That's what he said.
If you sold out your guard and abandoned them, I mean, what are you going to do at the national level?
Yeah.
Fear is a reaction. Bravery is a decision. And
y'all hear that? Fear is a reaction and bravery is the decision. And that is why Tim, after being out there going through training and boot camp, didn't think his number was going to be picked. Out there looking good and training. Your left, right, left, your left. What? I'm going out when are we going? I was thinking maybe I was going to run for Congress. I mean, look, I'm not scared or anything, but I mean, I think they could use me better in Congress. No, I'm not abandoning y'all. I'm not abandoning. Look, man. I'm sure they'll send in somebody who don't know nothing about all of you guys I've been training and telling you, we got to be ready because one day we might get the call. Yeah, I'm sure that you guys will be okay with a replacement at the last second. That's what he did. Yeah, so let's continue.
And Walz has made the wrong decision. He's not brave. I call him a coward because he is.
Now, my most important question about the entire interview is this.
What?
Why are you guys sitting around a dark, dingy diner, slumped over tables? Why don't you look presidential at all? Why are you not sitting down doing an official interview? Kamala, you're hunched over like this, waiting for a shot and a chaser. This whole thing was a calamity.
It was. It's bootleg. Just like CNN is a bootleg network, and those are two bootleg candidates, and the honeymoon is over. Okay. Yeah, looks like the poll numbers are showing. And honestly, I think that she's going to get her butt beat in November. I really do. I think they're flubbing and stuff and padding stuff and making it look like there's excitement around her. But she is so paper thin as a candidate. She's garbage. Absolute garbage. But yeah, this guy got a point. It looks like they're sitting in a smoky room about to play poker. What is this?
If y'all were going to do your first interview in a diner, you should have gone to the Waffle House. That place is lit up like the Chrysler Building. I'm starting to think Joe Biden extended his vacation this week because he didn't want to be around at all to answer questions about Kamala's horrific interview.
Man, Joe been on vacation since the day he got installed into the White House. You're going to make me president, right? And once you do that, then I'm putting it on cruise control. He's been on vacation more days than he's been in the White House.
I mean, they really have her hunched over this table in a dark diner. She says she doesn't support the Green New Deal, but they were really saving some electricity.
And she looked like she got those black shades on, like Tony Montana said, look at her. She sleep with those black shades on. Look like she got those mugs. She got circles and bags. I can see them from here. And that's a distant shot. When you can see the bags from at least 20, 40 feet away, those some big bags, man. Those some big bags. They need to be drained. Somebody go get a syringe and start sucking some fluid out of those bags. Man, is running for president that stressful? It is when you're a raggedy fake candidate. They got to pretend every day that you're something else. Let's continue.
Having all the lights off. Something else that's laughable from the entire interview is that Kamala Harris wants to blame Donald Trump for all of America's issues. But if you look at the last 16 years, 12 of those years have had Democratic presidents. She really sat there and said, well, 10 years ago this started and 10 years ago that started.
Like
Sweetheart, Barack Obama was president 10 years ago. Get the girl a calculator.
Get her a calculator. That's what she needs, but she won't know how to work it. Okay, this right here is a computer. It does things, and I think it has numbers in it. Hold on for a second. I can't see the numbers. Oh, wait. Oh, the buttons on it? Okay, wait. Okay, so we have a calculator. Wait, is this it's an abacus? Wait, okay. So I think you push these things. Do you push how do you turn this on again? She probably will flub that up. So now, folks, now the reactions are coming in. Not just from us. We always knew she was trash. But it's coming in from her friends.
As an observer and someone who was expecting more from her with this much time to get prepared. And so I would have graded her a C in her first appearance. She's going to have to do better in the debate.
So that is the reality of it. Former President Trump, not impressed. He posted that Harris, quote, rambled incoherently and, quote, America will become a wasteland if she's elected.
No, that is true. I concur, President Trump. It would become a wasteland immediately. I'm talking immediately. Soon as she gets sworn in, rockets will be flying over the country. China will be storming our beaches. Russia would be invading from the north. Unbelievable.
His running mate earlier this morning.
If you have the same values, why have you changed your mind on literally every topic that you previously held an opinion on?
That's what I was saying, JD. And that's what Dana Trash should have been asking. Wow. For somebody who keeps saying their values haven't changed, you change a lot of policies. It ain't like one. There's a list of policies that this woman has flip-flopped on. Why would she do that? If it's a core part of her value system, we're about to find out why.
She's just trying to pretend that she's not far left now because, of course, she wants to win the American people's votes. It's really absurd for Kamala Harris to sit there and say, well, I don't actually believe in any of the thing that I told you I believed 3 years ago. She has governed as a person who believes those things, and unfortunately, the American people are far off because of it.
The most important and most significant aspect of my policy perspective and decisions is my values have not changed. Let's be clear. My values have not changed. That value has not changed. My value around what we need to do to secure our border. That value has not changed. My value.
And that's a problem because you ain't done nothing to secure that border. I can't believe you even said that. You should have been like, yeah, my values changed on that one. If your value hasn't changed about how you secure the border and you haven't secured the border, that's a problem. That means we're going to get the same or worse. That's what we're going to get out of you. And everybody knows it. But guys, look at this. Since her values haven't changed, then it's safe to say all of these things that she said in the past, she still believes.
Values have not changed.
Reduce red meat specifically. Yes.
The Boston Marathon bomber, they should be able to vote.
I think we should have that conversation. Abolish ICE.
Yes. Would you ban offshore drilling?
Yes, I'm in favor of banning fracking. I am prepared to pass a Green New Deal.
I support a mandatory buyback program. We're not going to treat people who are undocumented cross borders as criminals.
The idea that more police equals more safety, that's just wrong.
Policing, as we know, goes all the way back to slave patrols and that idea.
Yeah, you are absolutely right.
Where do you stand on defund the police?
We need to take a look at these budgets.
Do you ban plastic straws?
I think we should.
70 to 80% tax rate.
I think that's fantastic.
Chipping that to the Minnesota Freedom Fund.
How dare we speak Merry Christmas? Yeah, I am radical. I do believe that we need to get radical about what we are doing.
And guys, remember, her values haven't changed. All of those things we just heard, she still believes. Still believes. Now, would you trust the person with your life that says my values haven't changed? All of those things. I mean, a couple of them stood out to me. The fracking, of course. But when she started talking about I support a mandatory buyback, gun buyback, no, that's a problem, man. That is a problem. But her values haven't changed, guys. Even though she says, I no longer support that, but my values haven't changed. What that means is at some point through your presidency, those values will creep back in and influence your policies. That's what would happen. Or you might just go ahead, get in, and immediately go right back to it and say, tricked ya. Psych, psych on a motorbike. She might not even be subtle. She might not pull up Barack Obama, who going into his first 4 years talking about, I believe that marriage is between a man and a woman. Then when he was a lame duck president, after consideration, I think love is love. And I'm going, now you slide it in. So I think she might just go straight in like, psych, psych on the motorbike. Got y'all. Now let's get back to these gun bannings and open up that border and all of this stuff up there. Yeah, I think that's what she might do. But look at this, guys. CNN even had to question her and said, wait a minute now. Something didn't change.
Bottom line, Abby, is that she did not actually make clear at a 2020 debate that she had changed her previous support for a fracking ban.
That's what she
said at a CNN climate town hall in 2019.
Will you commit to implementing a federal ban on fracking your first day in office?
Look at her head.
Adding the United States to the list of countries who banned this devastating practice.
There's no question I'm in favor of banning fracking. So, yeah.
So listen to what she actually said in that 2020 debate.
Joe Biden will not end fracking. He has been very clear about that.
Joe
I will
Biden.
repeat, and the American people know that Joe Biden will not ban fracking.
I certainly did not hear anywhere in there Kamala Harris saying that she personally had abandoned her previously expressed 2019 view.
Now look at that. Man, so she trying to say just because she said Joe Biden will not ban fracking, that must mean me. Even though she said her values haven't changed. Because see, the clip we saw where she was shaking her head like this, yeah, she said, absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, I'm totally for banning fracking. Now, if Pennsylvania fall for that garbage, man, because you know that's why she's saying she no longer support that. She needs Pennsylvania. And guys, one thing that did change is her accent. Yeah, here's something that changed the other day.
Thank a union member.
Oh, shoot.
For the 5-day work week.
You hear that?
You better thank a union
You better thank a, shoot, you better thank a union member. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Listen to all of that ethnicity.
member for sick leave.
Member.
You better thank a union member for
You better thank a union member. She sound like a rapper. Almost sound like a rapper, y'all. Listen to that.
paid leave. You better thank a union
You
member
better
for
thank a
vacation
union.
time. Thank unions
What?
for sick leave.
Wait a minute. Who is this person? Thank unions for sick leave. What happened to all the, you better thank a union member. Now she's like, thank the unions for sick leave. Now, look at all those people in the background. They don't look like the same audience. They're more Caucasian-like. When she was around the brothers in Detroit, she was talking about some, you better thank a union member. Now you better thank them for sick leave.
Thank unions for paid family leave.
Wow, such a
Thank
chameleon.
unions for your vacation time.
Such a chameleon. And people don't see that. See, this is the stuff. And see, people, like I saw Peter Ducey question Black Gay Drop about this, and she downplayed it. Like, this is stupid. This is silly. The point that he was making is she's not genuine. She's a panderer. She's a fake politician willing to adapt and adjust to whatever audience she's talking to, say whatever she got to say to get elected. She's not real. And see, your Black Gay Drop tried to make it seem like Peter was just asking stupid questions and there's more important things. No, I'm going, her doing this speaks to her character. Turn on the TV and look at any time Trump is talking. Sounds the same. Whatever audience he's addressing, talks the same, has the same accent. He's the same person. Yeah. You follow these people, most of them do that. Change up their accent, code switch. One minute she's talking like she's just straight from the dirty South. Next, she's from North Dakota. From North Dakota. I mean, no telling where she's from. Depends on where she goes. See? So guys, if you vote for her, you might be suffering from this.
Are you or your loved ones suffering from illnesses such as TDS, also known as Trump derangement syndrome? Do you dismiss or deny the current issues facing our country, such as historic inflation, illegal immigration, corporate corruption, World War III escalations, and the chronic disease epidemic. Are you willing to elect someone who was the least popular vice president in modern history?
If so,
and who offers no policy or vision for America simply because your brain keeps telling you anyone but Trump? If so, you might be struggling from TDS. Introducing Independence. Independence allows you the freedom to finally think independently once again. Instead of believing everything you hear from the mainstream media, Independence allows for constructive critical thinking.
Hello, is this Independence? Yes, I need some of that right away for half of the country. I'm just going to fly over the whole country in an air balloon and drop Independence all over California, New York, Chicago. They all need independence. Man, this is a wonderful commercial ad. Where can I get some of this independence? I got a lot of friends to give it to. They need it. They suffering from this. All of my friends and all of these liberals should watch this. And I guarantee you, they would see themselves in this and then get mad. Instead of just saying, yeah, man, you know what? That right there is kind of slapstick and all, but maybe she got a point. This is one of them funny things that actually has a point. Let's finish seeing the outcome.
I used to hear people on the news say things like,
Donald Trump and the movement he has encouraged are a threat to democracy.
and I instantly believed it. With Independence, I now realize the media is run by the Democrat elite, who are a corrupt oligarchy that censors free speech.
Independence may not be for everyone. If you enjoy being lied to about your president's cognitive abilities, support Orwellian totalitarianism, or are excited about communist fiscal policy, Independence may not be right for you. Common side effects of Independence may include an awakening of rational thought, successfully identifying propaganda, freedom of choice, loss of hatred, anti-narcissistic behavior, and love of democracy.
Those are great. Man, everybody needs to get that brought up. Everybody. Boy, I tell you though, that right there applies to so many Americans. So many Americans don't even realize they are supporting communist type policies. It's been disguised and packaged up to look like you're fighting for, everybody's rights and your freedom and equality. And I'm going, y'all don't realize you're flirting with Marxism, communism. You don't realize that these folks think y'all are stupid. And they lie to y'all every day, take advantage of your emotions. Like Nancy Pelosi just did, as we watched last day. And her come out there talking about, no, it's not free. It's just allowing everyone to have the American dream. And I'm going, you just straight lied to these people. You know the money's free. And instead of just saying, yeah, we're trying to go ahead and give this free money that should be going to Americans, we're going to give it to illegal immigrants and then make them legal. And this is how they abuse their supporters. They abuse them. They have no idea that every Democrat voter is in an abusive relationship with that party. Big time. And see, right about now, conservatives and MAGA, supporters, it's not even about the Republican Party. MAGA is a different type of movement right now. The Republican Party has changed, and the old guard is still scrapping to stay alive. But folks don't want that no more. There's so many things that when Trump came along, he represented how a lot of conservatives wanted a leader to actually approach the country. And a lot of those Republicans, now we're able to see a comparison. We like, those folks was garbage. They talked a good game, but they never really backed it up. It was, you know what, let's just act like we hate the Democrats and the Democrats hate us, but we all know. We know what's going on. Trump blew that to smithereens. So these old school Republicans either need to get on board or get out of here. And I prefer to get out of here. Get out of here. We want to replace them with real hardcore MAGA Republicans. See, so the other folks that's voting for these people that don't require nothing, we don't need to know what you believe in. We don't need to know what your policies are. We don't even care how horrible y'all ran the country up until now. We just believe that somehow, even though you've been in that White House for 3+ years, you're going to change. You're going to do something different. It's fascinating to watch. It really is. And guys, speaking of TDS, I found a nest of TDS. I found out where it comes from, y'all. See, I had to go in, and find out what's the source of it, where all the TDS is. You know what I'm saying? Because we need to drop some of that independence right in this place right here. And it starts right here at the DNC convention. Y'all ready for this montage put together by Don't Walk, Run? Oh, look how many times these folks say, who?
We're here to talk about one thing.
Who?
Donald Trump.
Donald Trump, Donald Trump, Donald Trump,
Donald Trump. Donald Trump. Donald Trump. Donald Trump. Donald Trump.
Trump, 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 Trump.
Donald Trump, Donald Trump, Donald Trump, Donald Trump.
Donald Trump, 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 Trump.
Donald Trump. Donald Trump. Donald Trump. Donald Trump.
Donald Trump. Donald Trump. Donald Trump. Donald Trump. Donald Trump. Donald Trump. Trump. Trump.
Donald Trump.
Donald Trump. Trump.
Donald Trump.
Trump. Donald Trump. Donald Trump.
President Trump.
Trump. Trump. Donald Trump. Donald Trump. Donald Trump. Trump. Donald Trump. Donald Trump. Trump's Donald Trump. Donald Trump. Donald Trump. Donald Trump. Donald Trump's Donald Trump. Donald Trump. Donald Trump. Donald Trump.
Donald Trump, Donald Trump.
Donald Trump. Donald Trump. Donald Trump.
These folks don't realize how stupid they look. They are giving him a lot of airtime, y'all. That's just day one. That's just day one. I found a whole nest of TDS. This is where it's all coming from, guys. It's all coming from there. If we get rid of that nest, we might find a cure to TDS. All right, let's continue though, because that's just day one. This is just day one.
Trump. 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 Donald Trump. Donald Trump. Trump.
They got Trump on the mind.
Donald Trump. 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 Trump.
Donald Trump.
Trump, Donald Trump.
Trump, Donald Trump, Donald Trump,
Donald Trump.
Trump, Donald Trump,
Donald Trump.
Trump,
Trump. Trump.
Donald Trump, Donald Trump,
Donald Trump.
Donald Trump. Donald Trump. Donald Trump.
You see them crazy eyes? You see that evil lady with the crazy eyes? Witch number one? Yeah, that's the original witch right there. Donald Trump. She really got TDS after that beat we gave her. Let's continue.
Trump. Donald Trump.
Donald Trump.
Donald Trump,
Donald Trump.
Trump, Donald Trump.
Wait a minute, is this still day one? Is this still day one? We at least got about, 80 at this point? Donald Trumps. Let's continue. Here we go.
Donald Trump, Donald Trump, Donald Trump, Trump's Trump, Trump's Donald Trump, Donald Trump, Donald Trump.
That's a lot of TDS.
Donald Trump. Donald Trump.
Donald
Trump. Trump. Donald Trump.
Donald Trump, Trump, Donald Trump, Donald Trump, Trump's
Donald Trump. Donald Trump.
You see that? You see that Fat Albert character right there with that boxing glove on the front of his face talking about some Donald Trump? Dang on it. That man right there, every time I see him, I want to go up to that nose and go. So big boxing glove nose up to talk about Donald Trump. Now remember, guys, this is just day one. That's a whole heap of TDS. You can't even get close to that nest without catching TDS.
Donald Trump. Donald Trump.
Donald Trump, Trump, Donald Trump, Donald Trump, Donald Trump. Trump, 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 Donald Trump, Donald Trump, Donald Trump, Trump. Who in the hell does he think he is? Who does he think he is?
Boy.
Donald Trump.
Donald Trump. Now, wait a minute. Wait, that was just day one? Good. Somebody go get me some of that cure to this mess, because this is a nest of TDS.
Donald Trump, Trump, Trump,
Donald Trump.
Trump, 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 Donald Trump, Trump,
Trump. Donald Trump.
Look at that. They love you. Donald Trump.
Donald Trump.
Trump's Donald.
Oh, y'all see the fake Republican up there talking about Donald Trump is a man baby. Do y'all see Mr. Burns right there? Where is his glasses? Why don't Mr. Burns? Well, he don't need the glasses because he wears them so low. Like I said, Donald Trump. Hey, I shouldn't be able to see your eyes. Through the glasses like that. Donald Trump. So let's see what he got to say.
Trump, Donald Trump, Donald Trump,
Donald Trump.
Donald Trump.
Donald Trump, Trump, Donald.
They love him. They must love Trump.
Donald Trump, Trump, Donald Trump.
Donald Trump. Donald Trump. Donald Trump.
Now, you know how many times they said Biden at the RNC? 4. 4 times Biden was mentioned. Do you understand the level of TDS? They ain't got nothing else to run on. See, that's the whole thing. Right now, they're running on, we hate Donald Trump. He's the enemy. He's the bad guy. The only thing we all got in common is stopping this man. Donald Trump, Donald Trump, Donald Trump. They ain't up there celebrating their policies, what they're going to do, their accomplishments. They're not even yelling Kamala Harris like that. I mean, the person of the evening and the day and the night and in the morning is Donald Trump. Trump. Oh, the Latinos back.
Donald Trump, Donald Trump, Donald Trump,
Donald Trump,
Donald Trump,
Donald Trump.
Trump, Donald Trump,
Donald Trump,
Donald Trump, Donald Trump, Donald Trump, Donald Trump, Trump.
Whoa. Good grief, y'all. So we made it. We made it through 2 days of Donald Trump. 2 days. Let's see if we can close it out, y'all. That's a lot of Donald Trump. A lot of TDS going on up in there, y'all.
Former President Trump
is Donald Trump, Donald Trump, Donald J. Trump, Donald
Is
Trump.
there anybody else?
Donald Trump, Donald Trump, Donald Trump, Donald Trump,
Trump, Donald J. Trump.
Donald Trump,
Donald Trump,
Donald Trump,
Trump,
Donald Trump.
Now, see the funny part? If you didn't know that these people hate Trump, you would think they love him. Yeah. If you didn't know the context, you would think he is the man. They up in there like Donald Trump, Donald Trump, Donald Trump, Donald Trump, Donald Trump. You would think they love this man. These folks are deranged. Their whole campaign revolves around one man. It's crazy. So they're showing just how important Donald Trump is to them, or should I say dangerous. Whereas we're going over there at ours, we're like, yeah, we know creepies out there somewhere, but we're here to celebrate us and focus on what we're going to do and what we're going to provide for America. These folks over here talking about Donald Trump, Donald Trump, Donald Trump.
It's Donald Trump, Trump,
Donald Trump,
Donald Trump.
Donald Trump.
Oh, y'all see that? Yeah, Keith, I think Ellison or whatever his name is, the one that beat his girlfriend up. Since he's the district attorney over Minnesota, he didn't press charges against himself, and she didn't get no Me Too. Now let's see what this lady said.
Donald Trump.
Let me guess. Bathroom bunker. There you go, y'all. That man shouldn't be up there talking about some Donald Trump. He should be explaining what went on in that bathroom. Y'all know. What's up, man? Hey, how you doing? I'm cool. You? I'm good. Normally I don't talk this much in the bathroom to strangers, but I'm okay. That's good. You look nice. What? No, I was just saying, you dressed, I mean, I like those shoes. That's sweet. That suit you got on, that's hot. Yeah, I thought you said I look nice. Guys don't say that to other guys. Anyway, I just want to wash my hands and leave. Oh, well, you want me to? Here, let me wash them for you. I can wash my own hands. Bathroom. I want to know what went on in that bathroom. But let's continue.
Donald Trump.
Donald Trump. Donald Trump. Donald Trump.
Some more Trump?
Donald Trump.
Donald Trump. Donald Trump.
Donald Trump.
Donald Trump.
Donald
baby.
Trump.
Donald Trump.
Donald Trump. Donald Trump. Trump's
We got
Donald
Trump on
Trump.
the line.
Donald Trump. Donald Trump. Donald Trump. Donald Trump.
Give it
Donald
to
Trump.
me now.
Trump.
Donald Trump. Donald Trump. President Trump. Donald Trump.
Donald Trump.
Donald Trump.
Trump. President Trump. Donald Trump. Trump. Donald Trump.
Donald Trump.
Donald Trump. President Trump.
Donald Trump. Y'all see Wild Bill? Donald Trump, President Trump. Boy, I tell you, Slick Willie. He's like, Donald Trump, wait, is that a tenderoni? Where you going? Let me talk to you for a minute. What? I'm on TV. Oh, yeah, back to Donald Trump. Oh, there. Hey, call Willie after this. Now, what about Donald Trump again? Yeah, he's out there talking about some Donald Trump.
Donald Trump.
Y'all see Petite Pete? Donald Trump.
Donald Trump. Trump's Donald Trump.
Weirdo. What? Good grief. How much more Donald Trump can we take? Or how much more Donald Trump can they give? These folks are suffering from TDS. I told y'all, it's a nest of TDS. Here's the last day. I'm sure they're focusing on their policies this last day.
Donald Trump. Donald Trump.
Okay.
Donald Trump.
Trump. Donald Trump.
Okay.
Donald Trump. Donald Trump.
I got a question.
Donald Trump. Donald.
What y'all gonna do about the border?
Donald Trump.
I'm sorry. Can I get in? Can I get in?
But Trump.
Donald Trump.
Donald Trump. Donald Trump.
Y'all see Skinny Neck? Y'all see Skinny Neck, big head out? Boy, I tell you, that guy right there looks a mess. He need to gain some weight. I want the fat Al back and get rid of that perm. But nonetheless, there is up to Donald Trump.
Donald Trump.
Donald
J. Trump.
Donald J. Trump. Y'all love it.
Donald Trump. Donald Trump.
Trump to Trump's Trump. Donald Trump. Donald
Donald
Trump.
Trump. Trump.
Trump. Trump.
Donald Trump.
Donald Trump.
Donald Trump.
Donald Trump. Donald Trump.
Donald Trump. Donald Trump.
Do you understand how fascinating this is? I'm so glad Don't Walk, Run put this together to really show you what these people are about, how deranged they are, how focused and obsessed they are with one man. The whole thing revolves around Donald Trump. Every single speaker that got up, all just straight up said, how many times can I put Donald Trump in my speech? Donald Trump, Donald Trump, Donald Trump. These clips are showing each person and how many times one person is mentioning his name.
Donald Trump.
Donald Trump.
Trump. Trump.
She thinks she dropped it.
Trump.
Look at that fool.
Trump. Donald Trump.
Trump. Donald Trump. Trump.
Man, dude, you see that gargoyle? What's up with that guy's ears? Let me go back. I hate to be, capping on people, but I couldn't let it go.
Trump.
First of all, why that dude out there got braids? Grown man with braids.
Donald Trump.
Look at that. You see that guy right there? You see that troll right there with those lopsided ears? Got the nerve to be up there talking about some Trump. How about you adjust your head? How about you get those ears fixed? How about you get an ear lift? Bring this one back up. Even them out. Dang on it.
Donald Trump. Trump.
Donald Trump. Donald Trump.
Donald Trump. Donald Trump.
Donald Trump.
Oh, y'all see Adam Sandler, that guy right there, the sellout Republican, the one that's being passed around the Democrat Party, that we need to use you. Hey, somebody go get me a Republican that I could use. It's Adam Sandler, and it will end with Chameleon. Because she loves Trump too.
Donald Trump. Donald Trump. Donald Trump. Donald Trump.
What about it? What about it?
Trump. Donald Trump.
Trump. Oh, that's why they hate him.
You tell them I'm coming.
That's why.
And hell's coming with me, you hear? Hell's coming with me.
That's the man, Donald Trump. Give her some of that. Yeah. I can dig it. I can dig it. Can you dig it? Yeah. No wonder they're up there talking Donald Trump. Trump. Yeah, because he's coming back. And they don't like it. So there you have it, man. I discovered the nest of TDS. All of that going on over there at that DNC, man. They're probably not even aware of how they look and sound. And that montage really brings it home to show that these fools, man, are so obsessed with him. They can't even get across their own agenda and their own policies. Yeah, they can't even focus on how great they are because they, focus on stopping him so much. I'm thinking, wow, you're the guy that's hating on another guy instead of showing the girl what you're about. You're sitting there going, man, that dude ain't no good, man. You shouldn't mess with him, man. I'm telling you, he a player, girl. He don't really love you. How about stop talking about him and talk about what you got, bruh? And that's what they're doing. Donald Trump's evil. Well, why should I like you? Oh, it ain't about me. It's about Trump. Well, I want to get to know you. No, I don't want you to get to know me. I'm telling you, he's no good. Trump. That's what they sound like. Fools. That's what they are. So God bless y'all. God bless America. Thanks for kicking it with me tonight. I almost didn't even go live today. I was beat. I was like, I ain't gonna make it. And then I got my second win, y'all. And pulled it out. So I shall be back tomorrow. Same time, same place, Lord willing. Don't forget, text MAGA to that number. Also, check out Kevin's Corner store. And if you want to support the channel, you can Cash App or send it through PayPal. That's another way to support it. And subscribe and follow me on all the other social media platforms. We shall reconvene tomorrow with some more nonsense that I got to make sense out of. Take care. Oh, yeah. Donald Trump, Donald Trump. Trump. This is awesome. Yeah, awesome. Yeah, awesome. Got round y'all throats. I know you see the apes. I know you see the way we tear up the place. Yeah. God bless. Take care.